Some people can't see their future because it looks like their past. This is a story of another audacious woman who had the vision before the applause. She didn't wait for the belief from everyone around her. Instead, she built from what she had to make her reality happen. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Marty, for having me.
Tell everyone who's listening, what was the moment that was taking place before your most audacious moment happened?
Well, I could say I was a divorced mother of 3 young kids. I think my kids were like 6 and under. I have a daughter and 2 sons, and I was trying to figure out what I was going to do next. I had been married. I got married very young. I, of course, am educated, Spelman alum, and I went and got my master's in elementary education, but I couldn't see myself going back to the classroom teaching, not with 3 young kids already. And I said, I have to start something. I have to do something. I always had an entrepreneurial spirit. It's kind of for my family. We are all entrepreneurs, and I have a passion and love for hair care. I love healthy hair. My mother, it was ingrained in us from our mother. In college, girls used to come to me, and I used to do their roller sets. I had to sit up under dryer. I was like I never went to cosmetology school, but I was like, the girl that does the roller sets, the girl that does the healthy hair. So when I had my daughter, me and my sister used to do all these kitchen concoctions that our mother passed down from my mother that she used to do on our hair, and we did it on our daughter's hair. So my sister and I, being divorced, I moved in with my sister, Ellen, and who's my business partner now at Rucker Roots. And, we would stay up late at night. And, when you're going through a divorce, and I wasn't working at the time, I was a stay-at-home mother, and you just don't know what your next step is going to be. And my sister was a chiropractor at the time, but she had her practice for 11 years, and she was burnt out. Chiropractic work is very much manual labor, and she's tiny. And she was like, I'm tired of cracking people's backs. So she was like, let's do something together. And I was like, absolutely. So in that very, very sad time of my life, it birthed Rucker Roots at her house, staying up late, dreaming, talking, and and we weren't cosmetologists, but we had the love for natural, healthy hair, and for helping people to improve their hair. So that's how that's what I would say my most audacious moment was. Just being divorced, having 3 young kids, and wanting to make my kids proud of me. I wanted my kids to know that you can do, if you have an idea, if you have a goal, just do it. Don't be scared, just do it.
Yeah, I love that. Tell me, the moment that you were like, man, I'm gonna bet on myself. I have this idea. I'm gonna solve. I love doing hair, right? I'm passionate around creating a solution around that. But what was the moment when you were like, actually this is working?
Yeah. The moment when I knew it was working, Ellen and I met up. We did a lot of research, as you have to do when you are starting a brand or a company. And we met with several people who were distributors here in Charlotte and who had worked in the hair care industry for years. And we took a couple of years to get these formulations right. We wanted the formulations to be perfect. So our aha moment, or the moment when we knew we had it right, was the distributor kept coming back to us and like, oh my God, these stylists are loving your 4-step system. Like, they're saying that it's helping their hair to grow. They're saying that it's changing the texture of their hair. They're saying that they could comb through their hair better, that it's making their hair shiny. And we were just like, oh my gosh, okay, we have something. We need to roll with it. So we started going to trade shows, and same results, same feedback. And mothers sometimes would even start crying when our stylists would do their kids' hair using our products. And that just showed us that we had something special. And, we got approached with Sally Beauty Retail was our first retailer. They wanted to bring us into stores. And from there on, we were approached by several other retailers. And it was just, amazing that a simple idea that we had turned into a global brand. And we've actually a very much audacious moment for me, because I'm not a person that likes to get on panels and talk and things like that. But we got invited to a panel in Dubai. And I was just like, really? About diversity and inclusion in Dubai. And I am kind of scary traveler, so I was like, oh, I don't really know if I want to go to Dubai. You have Dubai has those kind of like things that, but Dubai was lovely. We went to Dubai, we sat on a panel, and that was a real pinch me moment. Like, I am really in Dubai on a panel talking about this little idea that I had 10 years ago. So it's just amazing how if you keep going, because it's not easy, but if you keep going in life, and if you keep at it, keep at your goal, then you can be in Dubai on panels. It's just amazing. So that's how Rucker Roots has really taken us to all different kind of places. So
I love that. What would you say to your 15, 20-year-old self if you had to look back and say something to her? What would your say it to her face moment be?
My say it to her face moment to my 15-year-old self would be, it's not going to always be easy. Your road might not be what you think it's going to be, but every day just get up and keep going. It's not going to always be roses and it just great things, but every day just get up and keep going towards your goal, and always look at the positive, because you only have one life, and you only have one life to live, and you have to live it to your fullest. And don't focus on the negatives, wipe out the negativity, and just keep moving forward.
You have a daughter that's in college. When you look at her, do you see yourself in her? And do you see, man, I wish if I could tell her something that she could hear right now and she could understand and comprehend, because that was me then? What would you say?
Oh, you're giving me chills, because I was just talking to her on the way here, and she's a freshman at Howard, and I am so, so proud of her. And even though she didn't go to Spelman, which she's my only daughter, I have 2 sons, and I was kind of heartbroken that she didn't, because she got into Spelman, but she was like, Mom, I'm going to choose my own path. So my daughter is so amazing. She has a 4.0 GPA. She's doing all these different things in fashion, and she's just amazing. And so I almost feel like sometimes I call her to, but she definitely, like last night she called me. She said, Mom, I miss you so much. You're so funny. And she sent me a video. Anyways, but I would just tell my daughter to keep being authentically yourself. She is such, like I said, she didn't choose my path to go to Spelman. She chose her own path. I would just keep telling her to keep living in her light and keep choosing her own path, and that I'm behind her 100%, because I'm telling you, that girl, she is something about that generation, and her drive is so strong, and she's going to do amazing things. I cannot wait to see what she's done. And that's a testament to me, because I'm her mom. I feel like, I have helped her to just really have the confidence, because she is a very confident young woman. So I would just tell her to keep being her, because she's going to do amazing things in life.
I love that.
I'm so excited for her.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your audacious story with us.